At 2:30 a.m., the Wi-Fi suddenly stops. The fan follows the suit. I promptly look out the window to see if the power cut is just my problem or we are all in this together. I'm somehow relieved to know that the power is actually out. Makes me sound mean, I know, but that is the curse of existence. Desperate times make kind hearts stone cold. Anyway, I go back to the bed to look for my phone because hotspot is a must if I want to be well versed with what is happening in the lives of my favorite fictional characters in the new series I started watching. I go look for my phone and I realize that the battery is dead. Disappointed, I lie on the bed wondering what to overthink about now that I have time to kill. And like every other person growing up with either of the parental issues, the first thought that comes to my mind is, yep, that is when it all started going downhill. I get lost in time. Then begins the journey of my mind, a quest to ruin the temporary mental peace a historical fantasy drama gave me. I think about my childhood. Power cuts annoyed me even as a kid. So my father would tell me that the power would come back as soon as he's done counting from 1 to 10. And somehow, the power would always come back by the time he finished counting. Nostalgia captivates me with her spell and I find myself lost in time, counting from 1 to 10. 1, I have missed you, Father. I missed you when I came across a picture of a dozen oranges a girl's father bought her because she casually mentioned the fruit in front of him. 2, I thought about you when I saw a female friend sit on her father's lap and hug him affectionately as if that embrace was the safest place in the world. 3, last year I visited our old neighborhood. I walked past the house where we all lived together once upon a time. And I looked at the window, hoping you'd be looking out for me too. 4, I once woke up from a nap after dusk and the gloominess reminded me of the evenings I would come home after playing with my friends to find you walking around the house faintly mumbling Hanuman Chalisa. 5, at 15, when a stupid boy broke my heart, you weren't there to tell me I deserved someone better. 6, on my annual day in 9th grade, I looked for you in the audience while receiving a trophy, but you never showed up. 7, I could never read you the first poem I ever wrote. I still cannot read you my poetry. 8, I do not know why I keep accepting the apologies you don't make for everything you shouldn't have done and for not doing everything you should have. 9, I'm so mad at you for depriving me of a father, let alone a good one, because daddy issues aren't as funny as dark humor suggests they are. 10, you became a father, but you could never ever become a dad. And that is on you. The count ends. The power comes back on. As the fan speeds up, the sweat on my burning forehead goes away. Reality claims the throne again. And I go back to the episode. As I get lost in the series, I feel unburdened. I realize that indifference sometimes arrives during the transition from anger to forgiveness. I learned that kindness is not always dependent on desperate times. I learned that even in the darkest of the hour, closure can be found in something as simple as counting from 1 to 10.